What I'm about to share with you could completely turn around your fitness business and have you signing on new clients each week. And I know that's a big promise, but it's from seeing and how you can copy the exact same steps that the trainers and coaches are using right now around the world to sign on face-to-face and online clients. And that's why I want to ask you, what is the quickest, the easiest, and the cheapest way for you to be signing on new clients? And that is referrals. And when you create this a part of the engine of your business, that's when you're going to be able to stop chasing after clients and actually have them coming to you. And this is why we use these steps when trainers and coaches are wanting to sign on clients quickly, because remember, there's a two-sided coin that I want you to be able to answer. One, you want fast growth. You want to get clients on board, start boosting your profits. But two, on the other side, you want to build a business that has longevity, that's going to last for the long term, that in 2, 3, 5 years is actually going to be there giving you what you want, creating the impact that you want. Because in an upcoming episode, I'm also going to be covering why over 80% of fitness businesses in the next 2 years aren't going to be around. And I don't want you to become a part of that statistic. And another reason why these work so well is this is just one step of 3 that we can be using to really build your fitness business the right way. Because if we look, there are 3 main steps to build your business. That is actually being able to get more clients. The second is actually increasing the rate of the transactions, so having them pay more often. And the third is actually increasing the charge, where you could be increasing the charge of your programs or charging more for your time, depending on how your fitness business actually runs right now. So we're just going to be focusing on point number 1. Points number 2 and 3 in how to build your business, I'm going to cover in depth in upcoming episodes. As scary, I found the statistic that 92% of people are actually relying on friends and family's opinions before making a buying decision, and why social proof and why referrals are so powerful as well. But who knows at the end of the day with statistics, because 60% of the time they work every time. And straight up front, the health and fitness world has never been like what it is right now. It has completely changed, and you can't be using the same old stale tactics to try and get more business, to get more clients, and to build what it is you really want. So it's time to actually use what's working right now. And before we jump into the 7 steps, let's just cover the one secret that's so important for all of these next 7 to actually work. And that one secret is you have to deliver great results and great value to your clients. That is why it's so important when you are actually creating your programs, creating the service that is your fitness business, that you are maximizing your clients' results. You are actually minimizing the time that you have to be there, because then you can thirdly maximize your profits and maximize your impact that you're creating. Because let's be honest, we all got into the fitness world because we wanted to transform bodies and transform life. So let's really make that happen. Now, the first step, this boggles a couple of trainers, but works really well once you've got it going, and that is building your referrals into your agreements. Now, the first time I actually learned about this, it was actually a dentist that was using it, and what they kind of use, and I know I'll botch the actual exact wording, but it was somewhere along the lines of when a patient first came to see him, he would say in the agreement, as a part of you being a patient with me, I expect that you're going to be referring 2 new clients. So that immediately puts on the expectation that they're going to be referring people in. Obviously, you've got to deliver the result, and you can't just jump out of the gate without delivering value. But it is also really important that you have an agreement when signing on clients as well. Obviously, giving forward the promise that you're making to your clients, they know what to expect of you, but they also know the expectations of them for them to be able to truly follow through with what's needed, for them to get the results that they're coming to you for, but also including those terms, conditions, how payments are done, and you can include the referral system that you're creating. Now, the second step is it actually worth your client's effort to go about this? Don't just suddenly expect your clients to be running around singing your praises, because you're not going to be top of mind. And that's going to be actually one of the steps coming up as well. But let's firstly create an incentive. Let's make the juice worth the squeeze for them to be able to do it. So for example, one of the incentives and referral systems I created when I first started online personal training was I said in the very first email when a client signed on board, for every client that you refer to me that signs on, I will give you 1 month's free coaching. So that means if you refer on 12 new clients, you get 1 year's free coaching with me. So I made it a short-term basis so they knew that they could get 1 month. Great, that sounds really good. But 12 people, and really everyone knows 12 people that probably want to get in great shape and are looking for someone to help them do that, they get a year's full free coaching and membership from me. So it really spurred them on. It gave them the incentive to actually want to follow through with what I was giving them for that referral. What you have to do right now is you have to craft and create the incentive that you're going to use. How does it match the way that you run your business, what you want to be doing? And it actually matches your target market, your ideal clients as well. And then this goes perfectly into how I've mashed steps 3 and 4 together for you, because this is taking out all the hassle for them. Don't expect your clients to be jumping through hoops to actually be making referrals from you. Let's take all the hassle out of it. And in the link that I'll pop below, in the full article, I'll actually include the email template that you'll be able to give to your clients that you can use so you can put this in a part of your referral engine. So this is where you need to create the template that you give that is just a plug and play system for your clients to be able to use. And you'll be able to see the actual example that I use in the full article below for you to be able to literally steal it, copy it, and put it straight to use. And then this is where it comes around to the step number 4, which is really flipping it around. This is actually making it so your client that's actually giving the referral out, trying to bring someone else to, actually really wants to, because it makes them look good as well, because you're able to give them something that is of high value to the other people as well. So let's just say, for instance, that you could give a voucher worth 2 training sessions with yourself. Maybe it's worth a weight loss consultation, whatever it is that's going to suit you. What you could do is actually give out this to your current clients for them to be able to then give it on to their friends, family, and colleagues. Or what's better is you can even take more of the hassle out, and is you could collect the names that your client possibly thinks would be really good, and you get in contact with those people and say that this is on behalf of your client, that they are making sure that they get the free value of what you're delivering. And to really make this work, and this can work really well, there are 2 quick steps that you just need to make sure that are in place. Firstly, make sure that the actual value that you're giving is perceived at high value. Make sure it actually really is what they want and not something that you're just kind of throwing in on the side. The second thing is make sure it's actually the pre-step to what's needed for them signing on as your client. Make sure that whatever value that you're doing, it's an obvious step for them to be able to then have the decision making for them coming on board, for you to be able to give them the offer of what is your coaching program or services. Now let's go into step number 5, because this is something that a lot of trainers are getting really wrong, and this is being able to stay top of mind, and especially with use of email. Now importantly, I know there is a huge importance of social media, and that's going to be the next step. We'll get there, hold your horses. But being able to use email means you're able to go into their personal inbox. You can stay top of mind, and firstly, you can deliver great value. You can make sure that you're giving them the education, the inspiration, the motivation needed to help them with the results, but you're also staying top of mind for them, so when they are having a conversation with friend, family, or colleague, that they're going to be top of mind with you to be able to start that conversation. And so then you've got to use social media. Step number 6, and this is being able to grow your audience, grow your reach, but also be very focused, because remember, what you need to be able to do is separate yourself from your competition. You need to be able to attract the exact right type of clients that you want, so you are able to give that right message to those people, so then they see you as the answer to the problems that they have. And what better way to do this than being able to share out your clients' results? Share out a before and after picture, maybe an update, maybe you shoot a quick video for your website or your YouTube or your Facebook or your Instagram, or maybe you can use all 4 of them, but you can shoot a video of one of your clients' training sessions and being to share that out to the right people. So the people that are the right fit, that are going to be able to say, I'm like this person and I want these results, they're going to be really attracted to you. as I'm always blown away when we are actually doing these social proof images in our fitness business, how it has a direct relation to higher leads coming straight in. Now, to wrap this up, this is the 7th step, and this is using multiple methods. And we used a rule of 3 to kick this one off. And this is where you could, for example, tell them straight up face to face when you have that first consultation, even using that in that agreement, just like what I was saying in step 1. The second point of contact is you can send them an email with a reminder and with the templates ready for them to be able to use and to get that message onwards. And then step number 3 is you could send them an SMS, maybe a WhatsApp, something that's going to be able to get them to be able to a reminder, a bit of a check-in for them. But importantly, don't be a douche. Don't be constantly sleazy and really salesy about it. Just be normal. You don't need to follow up like all 3 of those methods in each day. Span it on out and just make sure it's a part of the easy conversation that you're having with them. So now it's time for you to do this, put this into action, build your own fitness business, copy and steal everything that I've got for you and see the results for yourself. Even better, if you want the best next steps for knowing exactly what you're gonna do, whether you wanna build your face-to-face or whether you wanna build your online or whether you wanna be both of those for your fitness business, I'm gonna include the link below for you to be able to get on board. That's where you're going to be able to get the exact walkthrough of the workshop that I just held with a bunch of trainers, and they're using these exact same steps as well from what we've gone through in today's episode. Now, I absolutely love that you've been here. I'd love if you could share this out if you've really gotten value, and even more, put this actually into action. I don't want to just record this for you to listen to and for you to enjoy. That's fantastic. But what would be even better for me is for you to put this into use and then come back to me, flick me an email, buzz me on Facebook, tell me what results you are getting, because I would really appreciate that as well. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode. Now it's time for you to get the most out of this, and this is where I can jump in and give the answers that you need. So ask your questions in the comments below so I can personally come through and answer them for you. Plus, the best discussions happen on chrisdufay.com. So click on over to get everything that I've got there for you. And did you like this episode? Because if so, click subscribe so I can send you all the episodes to come for free straight to you. And for everything that I can't fit in these episodes, plus the free guides and coaching episodes, then click on over to chrisdufay.com now. Looking forward to seeing you soon and in the success community.